Today we're going to talk about ClickUp. No, let me just do Intercom. So Intercom is you. So Intercom is another powerful CRM tool that helps us to what to. So of course, anytime you hear about Intercom, it's Freshdesk, HubSpot, Zendesk. You need to reason that what you want to sort out customer issues, customer tickets, and so on and so forth. That's just what you have to reason. So now we're talking about another one again, which is what Intercom. So Intercom is actually used for what? You can come here to search. Intercom is used for what? You can just click on that and then you see it's an intercom or intercommunication system is used for what? Two-way voice communication within building. Oh no, it's not this one. This one is the process. Okay. That one is the word. So I can come here and say, okay, intercom CRM. Intercom CRM is used for. So they'll give me another definition for intercom. So it's Intercom is a it's a customer communication platform, not a CRM, that helps businesses to improve customer engagement and manage what? Customer support through features like live chat, chatbots, and automated messaging. So now you see now that we are trying to say that you say that Intercom is not actually a CRM, but it's a what? It's a cost. It's a it's a It's a CCP platform, like customer communication platform, not a CRM, such that it helps businesses to improve customer engagement and manage customer support through features like live chats, chatbots, and what automated messaging. So you can still integrate it with what other CRM systems. What this means is that if you are using things like maybe HubSpot, you can still do what you can still integrate Intercom into HubSpot and then be able to use it to engage with your customers and then also offer customer support. So that's what this thing here means. So how do you get access to Intercom? You should do what? Go to Intercom websites, and this is Intercom logo here. Just click on this and open it. Now we are going to open it now, and this is the website. But before doing that, let me just quickly check some. We are here now, and then the first thing we want to do is what? We have come to the website now, which is intercom.com. The next thing is to what? Is to sign up. You see here, this is sign in. This one is if you've already got an account before. Then this is view demo. If you want them to teach you how to use the tool. Then this is what? Start free trial. So of course we don't have an account before. We don't want to take free demo. We're going to start with what? Free trial. So you click on this one, click on it, and then we are here again. They say, well, start your 14-day free trial, no credit card needed. Enter your work email, this one. So we're not going to worry about this work email. We'll go to what? Continue with Google. Continue with Google. So I'll come here, click on continue with Google. And the next thing is to what? Is to select the account that I wish to use. I wish to use this account. I'm going to click on the account and then we are going to proceed into Intercom. Okay. Now you can see that it has given us access in. We are now trying to see what the interface looks like. And from there now we are going to start exploring Intercom as we ought to be. You see now this is our Intercom. Can you see say get started with our blah blah blah. I don't want to worry about this. I don't want to really worry about it because me not going to do me the way that one that they do me. I don't want to worry about this one. So this is our Intercom now, and this is our inbox. Of course, you should know that your inbox as a CRM officer, your inbox is where everything is. It's actually going to be what? It's actually going to be located like your messages from your customers, their queries and all of that. So you can see that Intercom and Zendesk, they look alike somehow. If you were here when we did our Intercom, you see that they somehow look alike. You see now, we have inbox here, we have our inbox name, then our messenger, and then all this one. It's still the same thing that we have here today. So this is our Intercom now, and you can see that it's actually divided into what? Into different sections here. Let me drag this thing over to this side. So you can see that we have it here. We have chat. We have our inbox here, which contains all of our customers' messages to us. So you can see that we have this here now. So now some of us already know how we got this already. How we got this was because the team embedded this into a website. So we're going to still do that here today. But before that, let me just explain what we have here in these different tabs here. So this is our inbox. This is where we talk about the messages that we've received from our customers so far. You can see that we have our inbox, the mentions, and all of that. And then we even have our what? We even have our, you see dashboard here. You can even see your dashboard to see what you've been doing. But then we are not ready for that yet, so let's just leave it aside. They consider we have Fin AI agents. This AI agent is, you know, for instance, if you want people to be able to get sorted out when they come to your chatbot in your website, you can do what? You can actually configure an AI agent. The AI agent can answer what? Can answer questions based on what you program it to answer. For instance, if you were MTN and you have actually installed this intercom in your website, when customer comes and asks you, hey, MTN, I just got my new SIM card today, I'm a new customer, how can I check my 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 airtime balance? Now, because MTN have already programmed their intercom to, to answer you with what? With the simple code, in as much as you mentioned that check airtime balance. That AI agent will not do what? They will not tell, okay, since you want to check your airtime balance, simply dial what? Star 300, no, star 310 star what? No, star 310 hash to check your balance. And then once you dial it, you'll be able to what? To get sorted out. That is what this AI agent can do for you. It helps you to respond to your customers even when you are not there. But it can only do that when you must have done what? When you must have programmed this to what? To provide responses. I think in the other video, we're trying to do this inside of our Zendesk, but we were not able to. Perhaps today, maybe Intercom can allow us to do that today. So we're just going to pray that it will do that. Now we have our knowledge here. Knowledge here is the same thing as knowledge base that we had on which other one? On our fresh desk. Yes, the knowledge base is where we talk about where we create content that are going to help our customers to get sorted out easily. For instance, if you went to MTN website and then maybe like wanted to find out how to buy, or maybe how to create a PIN code on your phone, because they have a knowledge base, they're going to show you that part of their page that talk about creating a PIN code for your for your SIM card. So that way now you'll be able to read it and then follow it up. You no longer need to start waiting for somebody to come and answer. That is what the knowledge base does for you. The knowledge base are more like your blog posts for your business. So for instance, if you sell kilishi, or maybe you sell suya, or maybe you sell, let's assume that you sell textbooks, okay? Or maybe you are managing maybe a library now. So if customer want to like, okay, how can I get to the library section that has horror movies, or maybe that has horror books, or maybe horror novels, you can be able to to provide a simple guide for them from your from your library navigation map, from the library, sorry, I mean from the reception. You can say, okay, to get to maybe horror books, follow this pathway and then walk right and then turn left and then continue to your to your north, and then you'll be able to see all the horror books are there. So that is what this knowledge base now does for you. Now it's like where you can actually create series of content that can help your customers to get sorted out without any hassle. That is what we do here. So maybe in course of this training now, in course of this tutorial, we're going to We're going to do this one by one so you can see how it works. Then next to that, we have our reports. Your reports actually is what? Your reports is where you see your performance. Okay. You can see, if you scroll down, you can see that, okay, these are performance now. Today is maybe say today is March 10th. You can see what this thing does here. It's just so simple. You can see all your reports, you can see your personal reports, and so on and so forth. You can even see your conversation topics, like the topics that bring people and bring sales to to your business. You can even see your data export, like maybe you wanted to like export your data that you want to use for a later thing. You can actually export them, and so on and so forth. Then here we have outbound. Now, when you talk about outbound, outbound is what? It's a proactively support customers wherever they are with targeted and what personalized outbound messages. Send them in your product or across email, blah blah blah. So outbound are what? Messages that you send out to your customers. So you can actually send these messages to them through their email, through their SMS, through the WhatsApp, and more. So let me ask this question here. Please, can anybody simply tell us the difference between SMS and WhatsApp? Can anybody simply tell us the difference between SMS and WhatsApp? Just give me a no. I want to do it. I don't know whether it's true, sha, but anyway, guys. So we are now back here now, and this is our what? Our outbound. Now, the outbound is the reason why sometimes you'll be on your phone you're trying to make a call, and then when you finish making the call, you see that an SMS just came in from somebody that you don't even know. You say, maybe press here, or maybe press play, or send so and so code to so and so maybe to win 2.5 million. That is what an outbound message from that business coming to you. So that is just it, guys. So now we have, you see, now when you come out here, now we have our series here. Our series can be, from getting to know you to what selling things to you. That is can be how this series here works. Then you can even set it up by going to your settings, right? So this is just how this whole thing here works. So that is for what, for our outbound. Then we have our contacts, right? Of course, we already know how to create contacts. I mean, we have been using HubSpot, using Freshdesk, Zendesk, and now Intercom. So we should already know how to create contact with our any of our CRM or communication tools or like this. So this one shouldn't be an issue for us now. So we already know what to do here. So, but for the those that would have not been following us now that are just new, let me just try and do one or two here, so you can actually see how uh, you know it works, because they have been hiding since they didn't know that tutorial actually is important. It's not that they're going to know. Somebody came to them and say, "Hello, Michael. Please, I know I'm not from the current cohort. My last cohort was 2023, but somebody said I was having issue with one of the tools. They say hotspot, and they said I should come and watch your video that you actually did it so well." And I'm like, "Oh, somebody came from 2 years ago and said, please just give me your videos. Let me just watch it to tell you how meaningful my videos are becoming." And I'm very, very glad for that. It shows that I'm actually doing, the Lord's work, and I'm quite happy about it. So congratulations to me. I'm happy. So now we are here now and want to do some kind of things here now. So now somebody said this is a demo message, blah blah, shows how a customer conversation from what messenger can work like. So this is just showing you what, if you install this intercom in your website now, which we have, I think we did this when we did the fresh desk. This is how the message will work. It will come into your what? Into your CRM or into your intercom. This is how it will come up. So me now, I want to go and what? I want to go and embed, or I want to add my own, stuff inside the website. Now let me see if I can be able to do it now, so I can see it working. So how do you install your intercom into a website? We have done this before. We can still do it once again. Let me go to settings and I'll come to I think I have to go to my channel. Are you seeing channel here? Click on channel. And we can now click on what? Messenger. So this is Messenger now. And we can now say, okay, let us install. You see, we have web here now. We are going to install this on a what? On a web, right? How do we do that now? You can see we can go here to say, okay, this is how we want it to look like. Should it be classic or like this? I think classic is okay. Classic should be fine. We'll leave it on classic. And then this is the home. And then this is the help, blah, 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 tickets and all of that. So this is just how it will look like when you put it on your website. Then we can now do what? We can now come and do what? And click on, I think this install here. Install for web. Can you see install for web? So we can say install for web. We'll click on this here. And then, of course, this should be what? Snippets or code snippet. This should be okay for us. We can click on this and then we'll come here to what? To select how we want it to look like. So we can come here, click on this one and then enable connection to Messenger. We can do this one. And you see now they say basic JavaScript. This is what we're going to use. This is what JavaScript. We're going to click on this one. We can now copy this code and do what? And embed into our website. Let me check to know if it will work. Let me click on copy code. I've copied it. Now the next thing is to go to where I have my site running. My site is running here. I'll open this WAPRIM. This one don't die. That server don't give me headache again. Are you sure? Okay, it's actually running. So I can actually embed this one here now. Let's see. Come on now. Let me see. Embed. And come on, open. So let me come and do what? And embed. If you don't have a website, you can actually use what? Let me even use the other one that I was talking about the other day. Let me use a normal regular blog spot. I'll go to my blog spot and do what? And embed the code there so you can see it in action. I thought I've been here before. Wait to come up. Why don't they show me what I need? Let me go to the other one and see. So I'll come here, go to what? Go to blogger.com. Let's see. So you can actually, I think some of us actually learned how to create a blog from here the other day. So you can look at this, open it up here. I think it's loading here. Maybe to go to another site. Okay. I have a redirect. Let me try to do something. Change this one here. So if you don't have any website, you can actually create a website using what? Using Blogger, and it will be okay for you to, okay, this one cannot load because it's running on a top what's it called, on a top level domain. So I need to select another account and possibly do what? Come here to check if it is loading. It's still not loading well. What is the sub now? I just want to make sure that you guys understand how it was. If not, I can just simply go back there and embed it here and then continue my journey. I don't want to waste anybody's time. So I'll come back here. Why is it not loading? This one is not going to load. It's not working. I don't have any other place. Let me just go back to my main site and do my thing there and go away. So I'll come here, open pause bits, and I'll do what? I will just embed here and simply walk away. No time to cook rice for what? For these two. So just be patient, girl. Now it has what? It has opened now. I can now do what? Come to my appearance and then you. This one will not work. It does not have what it takes. Sorry guys, I'm coming. Okay, I can use this one now to do what I want to do. So I'll come here, click on this appearance and then widgets. And I just want you guys to see how the thing will work when we now embed the code. Okay, so don't be in a haste. We are like trying to learn here. So you can see how they get tickets. Okay, so I'll come here, I'll click on this plus here, then select HTML from the list. Then I'll click on it and then I'll paste the code here. And I'll do what? Click on update. Now, as it updates, if I go to the site now, I should see it live, right? So let me go and check. Is it live? It should be live. Where is it now? And this but it's not the work. It's not coming. I don't know why it's not coming up, sha, but it's supposed to come. This is how you install it. So when you do like this now, it should start running. But maybe this one get coconut, it's not going to work. I don't know why it's not going to work. So let me go back again and check. So, but when you now install it now, of course, you guys already know how to install your widget on the same way that we did our widget for Fresh Desk. The same thing applies here. It's not to the. I mean, the only thing that will just change is probably the kind of outlook that it gives. That's the only thing that will change. Okay, so that's just how it works. So if you install it now, you can now come and do what and check if your stuff actually worked. Let me say website visitors without. Let me do this and copy again, then go back and check. Calm down because I'm coming, okay? I'm coming. Let me paste one more time and then do what? Update. Let's see now if it will work here. So I'll refresh this. Will it work? Okay, I think I now have it here. Can you see now? It is now here. You see now? We now have it here displaying here, but I don't know. Okay, look at it now. This site will now start looking like. So when you now come, you can now do what? You can now go to your message and say, okay, send message. You can now say, okay, hello, my TV not working. How can I sort it out? You see now? This is we cannot do. We cannot click on what? On send. And if we now go back to our CRM or to our intercom, we can see the message there. That is just how this works, guys. So you can see that it has now come here to tell me that what that somebody actually is what? Somebody is there in my what? In my messenger. That's how this thing works, guys. So this is just the way it is. So once you install it there now, you can now come here to what? To see what actually is what is going. So let me go back to my message now. Let us see whether we saw something there. Did it come here? We just played now. Okay, look, I think something just came now. This one is 6 days ago. I don't think that came up. Maybe that one went to, I think maybe that one went to Zendesk. I don't know, but let me come here and check. Okay, look at it here. See it here. So if you want to see it now, you have to go to your messenger. You can ask, okay, hello, my TV not working. How can I sort it out? You see now, see Ottawa will reply, blah, blah. So if you go back to that site now, you see that actually they even give a response here. Can you see? You say Ottawa will what? Ottawa will reply as soon as possible. Give the team time to what? To reach out to you. So this is just how it works. So let me go back and take some questions before I now come back and do it one more time for you guys to understand it better. Because I know some of you are already lost. I wanted you guys to know how businesses actually get customer feedbacks from their website. That's why I say, okay, first of all, I'm going to embed the messenger like the messenger tool inside the website. Okay, so the messenger tool is now going to be like the bridge between an island and and the mainland, where the island is you that is a CRM officer in this intercom now, and then the mainland is now the what? The websites where your customers are going to what? Because see, your customers do not know where you are sitting down and typing from your CRM, but then your customer, they know your what? They know your website. For instance, if you are using your GoTV now, okay, do you know where GoTV office is? Like, you know where their customer support actually is? No, you cannot know. But you know that if you go to the customer service site of what GoTV, you can be able to what to drop your your complaint. GoTV, I recharge, but I cannot still watch Jim Jam. GoTV, I recharge, but my Z word is not showing. GoTV, I recharge, but I don't have network. Are you going to do that in their office? No, you do that inside of their what on their website. That's where you can go and what and drop your complaint. But me and you know, say even the GoTV said, do they really solve customers' issue with all these things? They don't really bother about those things much because they look and say this will not get work. I bet just ignore them. That's even DSTV. I know that DSTV actually responds, but they don't. They actually have zero customer service. What moves. Or except you not call them on phone, they not start speaking nonsense English for you like that. So now to help you understand better, now I will go and do it again. Now, if you don't, if now the thing is that the reason why I'm putting this channel or this embedding on your website first is because if you do not embed it on your website, you cannot understand how this thing works. You cannot understand. In fact, you can never understand how it works because you will not even be. In fact, you not be able to know how the thing actually comes about. You not be able to know where this actually comes from. Like where did all these complaints that we have here now, all the messages we have here, where are they coming from? That's how to what? How to embed it. Now, how do you embed? To embed now, you must have a what? A website for your business. So this now is my what? Is my website now, Dr. Tama PLC, right? So I'll now come back to what? To my, you see where I come in? I'll come to my what? My settings here. See my settings, I'll come to my settings, click on settings now. And you do what? Go to your channels, right? Channels now, what do you want to now? You want to integrate what? Messenger. So I'll click on what? Click on Messenger. You see now, this is my messenger now. And like I was saying before, I said this is how we want it to look like, right? So this is how your mission, how this is going to be looking like in your website now. Okay, let me just exit here so that to stop worrying me. Okay, so if you look at pay attention to this one here now. This blue one is what we're focusing on, not this one now. So if I click on this compound, you can see that it has changed here. Why this one there? Okay. If I click on this compound and see what it looks like here. So if I change it to classic, look at how it look like. It will look at this one. So you can now take your ticket, you can take your messages and what task here. But look at this one now. It's showing differently now. This one is quite what? It's quite simpler and what? And portable, right? So this is just how it will look like on your website. So this one is what you are doing now. This is where you do your action. This is what you see as your what? As your display or as your output. Okay. So we can even change the style here by coming here to what? To maybe to change the color. Maybe perhaps let me come back and change this one to classic. So if I want to change the color, now I can come here and do what? And I can change it, click here to change it to what? To red. Can you see? You see, to change to red, can you see it has changed to red here now? If I want it to be blue, I will change it to what? To blue. If I want it to be green, to change to green here. Can you see? What about the background? This is not the background color is here. So I can change it to what? To something that maybe I want it to become white. I can change it to white. Can you see? I can change it to any how I want it. So that's just how you can do what you can do it. So I can leave, let me just leave it where it was before. I will just leave it here. Click here and then I can now come back and say, okay, I like it this way. So now this is our home. This is our home. Okay. So if I can even turn this one on or off. You see now, turn it off. But leave, just want to leave it like this. You see now, if I don't want you to be taking ticket, I can just turn these tickets off. You see, high ticket space. It will just be off from here. But if I turn it on now, to come back, can you see tickets here? Then can you see task? This one is actually task. If I don't want it on, I will what? I will toggle it off here. It will go away from the what? From that list here. So what about news? If I want them to be able to see maybe our company news, I can turn it on from here. Then they should be able to see our news from here. But that is not what we need now. So the reason why I'm doing this is because in case somebody say, please come and be my automation expert for Intercom, you know how to what? You know how to actually, install it on their what? On their website without headache. Okay. Now you can see now we have not done what now? We have not done this. We can still go and do what? And touch other things here. Can you see? Yeah, other things can actually see set your you see now it says set a welcome message, right? So I can come here and do what? I can say, okay, hi. You see hi here? It's in English. So hi. Yeah, you see now you say what? Hi there. How can you help you today? It's still there. So it will not mention your name there. Are you seeing the hand is there? This is the hand there. You say, well, how can we help you today? I can even do what? I can say, okay, how you dey now? Hope family dey fine. You see now, I've changed that now, right? I cannot do what? I can now come here to say, okay, now I like how it look like now. My next thing is to what? Is to install it. How will I install it now? I will leave all this place. I will go back to this site. I see where they say install here. I'll click on this install here. And it's saying what? It's saying, okay, I did not save before. Let me click on set live. I will click on set live. You see now, I just made it live now. So it will become what? Whatever I've done here will not become, it will not become live. So if I now go to my install now, I'll come here and I'll do what? Select on install. I'll click on this for web here, click on it, and then I will come here to what? Click on this, code snippet. Then I'll come down here to what? To click on this one. Of course, it's already clicked now. The minus is to what? Is to click on this JavaScript. Can you see JavaScript here? Click it and do what? And copy this guy here. Can you see copy here? When you copy this code now, you can now go to your site and do what? And embed it. So I'll come back here now. This is my site now that I created. I will come to my layout here, click on the layout and do what? This is my layout now, and I'll do what? I will select what? Add a gadget. Can you see add gadget here? I'll click on this now, and I will select what? HTML/JavaScript, and I'll do what? Come to the content part and paste it. Then I'll click on save. Now, if I come to my site now, which is this one, this is my front end. If I refresh it now, I should see my stuff here. It must be here somewhere. It has to be here somewhere, right? So if I click on save, it should be here. So something happened the other time that I learned from it and I want to come and correct it. So I will come here and I will say, okay, it was asking me whether for people that have installed, I mean that have access to this site. Let me come back and come to the web here and I'll click on what for people that are logged into the site already. I'll need to change it so that I can be able to have what I need. So I'll click on what on visitors. Can you see visitors here? I've clicked on this now. I will now click on what set and save. So if I come and do what and I refresh, I should be able to see it now. Look at it now. I should be able to see it now. Let's see if it will come up. Where are you now? It's not there. Where did it now go to? I don't know, but it's supposed to be here somehow, but I don't know, but it's supposed to be here. So maybe it will not show you, but you know that we're able to do it before and it showed in the other platform. So maybe that's the difference between that one and this one. So I can now go back to my platform, which is the other previous site I built, and possibly try it out there. It's supposed to work, but sometimes I can be acting crazy. Let me do this and then possibly let's try to see if it will work now. Let me refresh this. I will reload this. So let's see, will it work now? Let me refresh and see. It still did not work. So, but I can go back to my other site and do the same thing again. Let us see if it will show here. So this is where we are now. I'll copy this and then I'll paste what I copied again. Then I'll click on update. So if I now come and view it here, I should be able to see what I did here. Let me refresh here. Let's see if it will work here. So I should be able to see it at the bottom here. It should be here at the bottom. Let's see. It's not coming up, Abby. Let me go to community mode and check. So praise drops. Let's see. So this actually is basic for troubleshooting for this tool. So don't panic. This is just how it works. You have to learn it and get to understand how it works so you can be able to do it for what? For a customer later on. So you can see now that it's not working again. But what the issue is, we actually know what the issue is. So it's not like we don't know what the issue is. We actually know what the issue is. So let me go back and try to figure it out. We are still back here now. And we click on this and we set for visitors and users. Everything here is okay. So why not call it work? We come here, we say install, and you say install the messenger for your visitors, blah blah blah. Of course, that's actually what we did here. And then we clicked on here, and then we clicked here, and of course enable messenger, connect to messenger, blah blah blah. We came here and then we selected this, and then we clicked on what? Clicked on copy, and then we came back to the site and did our what installation once again. Come here, copy and then paste, and then do what now? Okay, I've not really saved. Let me refresh this page and see. Because if you're pasting the same thing again, it might not really respond to it because what you did is not, it's not new. So I can just click here and I'll do what? I'll paste it and then do what? Update. Let's see now if it will come up. I will refresh this page again to check. If it doesn't come, no problem, but at least you guys saw it work the first time. So sometimes it's like that. So let's see. Did it come? It's not coming up. I don't know why. It didn't come up. So let's not dwell in that one, guys. So, but just know that this is how they what this is how they actually get what. That's just how they get to collect customer tickets and so on and so forth to be able to sort out customers issues. So from then now, when you now go there and then you now make your complaint, I cannot do this one. They will now say, okay, they will now sort you out. Maybe create a ticket for you and then start sorting out your issue. That is just how it works, guys. So it's not really okay. See now this one I don't go offline because of course that is how it is. This one is still not coming up, right? So, but we're not going to allow that to stop what we are doing. We actually get to understand it later on. So, let us leave that aside, guys. So, now you know why it's not going to work. So, this is just how it works. So, when you now go there and then you now want to make your complaint, now it will be coming here as what? That your message is coming from what? From Messenger. They'll be seeing it from what? From here. This is where your message is coming from. Then they'll be what? They will be able to sort you out without what? Without headache. So, this is just how this one can be what can be done. Then now you can see that we have our this is our what our Fin AI. The Fin AI is the one that actually responded earlier and said they are going to respond to you, blah blah blah. But you can see configure it by what by coming here to set it up. So you can see that we have content here. You can actually add content. You see public articles. So when you now add the content here now, when people now go there to ask questions that is related to what you have here, the AI they will respond to them automatically without any issues. It will just pick from what you've written here and give them an answer. She's showing me that it's not enabled. Let me enable it. It's still not going. So what I can do now is what I can actually leave here and then go to my what I can go to my knowledge base and then do my stuff there, right? So if I go to my knowledge base, why would I do that? I'll go to I use my knowledge here. I can come here and what and add the content that I wish to use. So you see now we have intercom one article, right? So I can even add article by clicking on what here. You can still do it from here and then do what in fact, just put all the article that concern your business. So I can do what? Add article and create or get started. So what am I going to create now? I want to what? Start from scratch, right? So it's now asking me for what? For icon. Which kind of icon I want to put for there? I'll put what? I can put this kind of icon. Or you can even put your own icon, right? I can just click here and then I'll upload what? This full block. Open the block and then see that. So I cannot call it what? Maybe how to reset, you know, password for iPhone what 32 Pro Max. Okay, so what now is the description. How to what go and bring the description and put it here so I can go to my AI and and get some description for that content. And I will not come and put, I think my battery is going low, guys. I need to go and put on my gen. So I'll come here and do what? I'll come here to ChatGPT and do what? Maybe I can just okay. How can I change password on an iPhone? So whatever content I get now, I'll just go and paste it there, right? So I don't want to waste time again. So I'll come here and copy I'll copy everything from the beginning to the to this part. Let me just take it down here. And I'll do what? I'll go back here and do what? And I'll paste it here. Paste it and do what? And create collection. Right? And that is just how you can do what? You can do that one now. So when you now finish it up, now you do what? You can now go and what? And start your what? So this one is our what? Is our main what? Our main topics for the day. Then you can now come and do what? And add article here. Start again. And then do what? Start from scratch. Of course, the same thing applies again. Then you can now go and start doing your thing. So this is just how it works. Some of them are not allowing us to do because we are using, I think Intercom is quite sensitive now because of the way we are using it now. Maybe they are feeling like we are achieving too much with it when we are not paying them. So they are now what? Limit our access. Unlike household that actually give us full access for everything. These people, I think they are greedy. They are stingy. Let me just do it one more time and say add article. Okay, see now that it's now changed a bit, so I can now come and do what? Paste it here. paste, and then come and do what? How to change password on iPhone what? iPhone 13. Okay, I think light just came now. I'll just connect it. Say what's the criteria? Okay, so this is our what? This is our content now. So now the essence of the content is that what is that whenever somebody comes to our business now and then now ask anything that relates to what? That relates to our this you know that talk about what changing password and this our AI can now do what? Can now answer them what directly without us being there to what to respond to them. Can do what? Click on save. Now, can you see that it say VI agents? You can actually enable it here, but you see now they're not even allowing us because it say internal articles are for internal use only and never available for AI. So we can actually do what now? If you start paying them, they can actually allow you to what to get to what use this fin AI to what to access this content. So that is just the essence of what of this. I think we did this when we did our fresh desk. So that one is not an issue. So if you now refresh it now, it will tell you that we now have what? We now have an article here. So let us see how it works. Like, so you can actually come here to say, okay, open this one up. You see now, we now have it here now. Look at it here. It's now existing here, right? So this is just how it will be. You can still add more, right? You can still add more. This one is our internal what? Internal article. You can still do what? You can still enter what? External article for what? External use. That one is what that can actually be what? Can actually be used by the AI out there. You see now? So let me still do one more so you can see how it works. I'll click on what? Add content. You can see now I say import or sync content. I can say from a whatever, but I don't want. I'll just say what public what article. So I'll click on here. And I'll say what get started, and then I'll say from scratch, right? And then I can come here to what to say okay. Let us put the title is what how to connect iPhone to what to internet using what using Starlink. Now I can come here and do what and paste something here, and I'll do what click on what create collection. So I don't know, but somehow it doesn't really agree to work, but no problem. We can just go back to our what to our content again and then try one more time to see what the problem is. So let me click on create new content here. Let's see. One more time, I want to create a public article, right? I'll click on this one and it says what set up your help center first. Let me go back and set up my help center. What is our help center? That's where we're going to what be giving out. We're going to be giving our customers what help, right? So how do we do that one? I can actually do that here. I can select conversations selected from teammates, of course, this one, and then blah blah blah. Save and generate, right? So let's see now. Let me see what will happen here. You see, now I was about to go and put on my gem, but then now they brought light. Can't you see? Isn't that amazing? Yes, amazing, right? So let me now put article here and see what will happen. So let me put this. Okay, I think it's not going to work, right? So I'll come here, paste what I did before. That was okay. How to connect a laptop to what? To Starlink internet, right? I can do what? Publish. But before then, now I have to come and do what? And see now, you see, to enable an article for Fin, it needs to be published in a collection in a live help center. These people are crazy, huh? Very, very crazy, huh? So I'll do what? Publish, and then I'll do what? Put in a what in a help center, and I'll do what? And then also this one, and I'll say publish. So I think some of us I mean some of us that have already watched our video on a fresh day should know what we are doing here, please. But the thing is that this one is a bit what? It's a bit little bit of what intensive because this one is actually a little bit of requiring technicalities because it's quite uh, tough. So I can do what? And I can say, okay, help set up your what? Your help center. This one is where we're going to get our help from, right? So I can actually do what? General, and I'll do what? Create a collection. And here I can now put what? I can now put handy information here, like what? I can actually add more things here. I can add an article here. can still maintain the same article so that whenever people come to our AI, they can get what? How to surf the net from a what? From a yacht. Okay, I cannot paste what I want to paste here. Then I can do what? Publish. You see now, I don't set them up with no degree work. I just do an rubbish. So I can come and say what? Set up what? Help center as live. Okay, I think it's not working now, right? So if I now go back to my site now and I want to do that chat again now, it can now do what? If I mention anything that has to do with what we saw from the net now, the AI will what? They will respond to me from what? From whatever I have here as what? As content that relates to that surfing from the net using the AI. That's what this thing here means. So I don't know what anybody. So if you really want this to work now, you do what? You click on this, install for website visitors only. Then click on code widgets or code snippets. Then come here, click on this one here. If you click on this one, it will not work. So put it on what? On this one. Then come down here and click on what? Basic JavaScript. Then click on copy code. Right? Copy the code now. Then go to your website builder and do what? And paste it here. When you're done pasting it, now you can now do what? You can now save the what? Save the whatever you did there. So when you now come to your home page and then you refresh, you'll be seeing your what? Your widget will be there waiting for you to what? To interact with it. So this is our widget here. Can you see it now? So if I now ask for what? If I now say, okay, you see now, we can actually do what? We can actually say, okay, let me send a message, right? I can say, okay, send a message. And I will say, hello, right? If I say enter, what will happen now? You see, it will respond to me now, right? It will respond to me. You see, please, Ottawa PSC will reply you as soon as they can. Give them a team, give a team a way what to respond to you. You can now come and put your what your email. So I will say my email is what is Madam LinkedIn, Madam LinkedIn at whatever at right. Then I will not do what? I will not hit on what send. That mail will what it will go. So you say you be what you be notified to what by the email. But if I now come back here and I say okay, let me say maybe say I wanted to ask and say okay, how to check airtime balance, right? And also maybe send. What will happen now? Let us see what will happen now. Are they going to respond? Now, don't forget that we are doing this one what automatically, right? So this is just giving us what some random messages. It's not really like we have programmed it yet, right? So now, when your customer now come to the website, now this is our website now. Our Tama Business World website is this one now. So they cannot do what put their complaint here. Somebody can come and say, "Hello, uh, my network mast has been off for 2 days. How can we have steady internet in this our area?" Okay, you cannot do what? You cannot send it. Now, when you send it, what will happen is that what that your company that you are sending that message to, they already seen your messages here. Okay, they already seen what you are sending. Okay, they already seen. So when you now come to their channels, when you now come to when they come to their messages here, you see now they will not come to their inbox here. Are you seeing their inbox now? But that your message will not be on their it will not be on their immediate what inbox. It will be on their what on the channels. Can you see where they have channels here? You see that we have messenger here. Open it here now. You now see the message here. Can you see now? This is the one I sent earlier. You say hello. So they now reply that what that other one PSC will reply as soon as possible, right? Then how to check airtime balance. You see now? That is what all that I was doing there. They now say, okay, please, hello, my network mast has been off for 2 days. How can we, have steady internet in this our area? So if you want to reply, what are you not going to do? You can simply do what? You can simply say, okay, dear customer, kindly be what? Be patient while we fix the what? The issue, right? We can simply send. When you now send, what will happen? So the person can now be what? Be viewing what you actually say. Can you see now? It came here as what? As a response. Can't you see now? So this is how this one works. So this one now is what? Because I was there to what? To respond. I was there to what? To give a response. But sometimes now, you as a human being might not be there to what? To respond. That's why you now need to what? To set up this AI to what? To respond automatically on your behalf. That is why sometimes if you go to MTN website and then maybe you want to check your balance, they can actually tell you what the code to check your balance. And if you put your number, they can tell you that what your balance is what is so and so. Because there's an automation inside of the what of the site that will take your number and then check with what with the database that will now tell how much you have in your what in your balance. That is just how this thing works, guys. If I actually have time, I can actually set it up here and then to become live. But some of you might actually want to go and rest, but then we still have time. So let me just see if I can do it correctly for you guys to see it working. Okay. So anytime you want to set it up now, don't forget to work with your channels. Like I said, come to your settings here, click on your settings, and then do what? Wait, I'm gonna go and click something else. So click on your settings now. These are our settings. Then do what? Go to your channel. I see channels here. Your channels actually means what? How you get your what? Your messages from your customers, right? So it can be messages, it can be your messenger, it can be your email, it can be your phone, it can be WhatsApp, it can be Switch, it can be Slack, it can be SMS, right? It can be what it can be social media what network. So, but because we are trying to do what now? We are trying to get it from our website. You can do what? Messenger. So this one can allow us to actually install a messenger on our website. Now, if you have mobile app, you can use to what? You can use this mobile SDK to what? To install it inside your what? Inside of your app. Can you see this is on our phone now? It will look like this on our phone, right? An iPhone. Then that's how it will work now. So when you're not done, you can do what? Come to install and do what? Select this one, click on this snippet here, then come down here and select what? Click on this one and do what? You can now click on this your basic JavaScript here and copy the code here. Then go to that site and what? And paste. Let me go now go and try and see if whether this one will work on my side. Let me check. This one still not dey work yet. You know see they work. So if you put this one now, it will work for you. So at this point, you cannot do what? You cannot say, okay, click on done, and your code is what is running. So your customer can now go and do what? If they come to your site like this now, they can read what you are putting there, they can see your what and chat with you. Say hello. Ah, Dr. Tanwa, I bought love potion from you. I don't put them for my customer. I don't put them for my what? For my boyfriend. I even tested it, but it did not work. Right? It not work. How will I do it now? Okay, now watch out now. Let me go and activate what? Let me go and activate ticket now so you can see how ticket will work. Let me go and activate ticket from this thing. So I'll go back here now. I'll do what? I will come back to the web and I'll what? Should be there's ticket. Should there's ticket there? Why is it not working? There's ticket now. Why is the ticket not working? This one not ticket. It's actually activated now. What you can stop? Why ticket not the show? So it's supposed to what, be taking tickets from me from here. I don't know why it's not doing that for us. Maybe. So you see now, I can even search for help. Can you see? I can even search for help here. Can you see help here? It says search for help, right? So if I click on this, I can say okay, search for help. I can say okay. You see now? Can you see now? I say how to search for the net, Abby, from a yacht. Can you see the thing I was doing before now? It is here. So if that was my if that was my issue, and I can now what? I can now read it off from what? From that live support there. Can't you see? Can you see now? So this is just how you can actually do your what thing to become easy for you. So I can even go and what? I can even go and add more thing here on the contact, and it will still be showing up here. Let me go and add it now so you can actually see it. I'll go to the what? I'll go to the to whatever. I think it was contact that time. I'll go to the knowledge. This is knowledge now. So you see now we had this one that say public chat, I'll be public article. So I can even do what? I can even add more. I will say what? I will say I want to what? I want to add more. I'll click on what? New content, right? And I'll call it what? Public article. Can you now see? Now let me add something like okay, how to mix a what? Mix a potion for Indians, right? So I'll do this one now, and I'll copy everything that I have here now. I'll start from here, copy it down here. I'll go back to what? To put it here. This is it here. Put it here, and I'll say what? How to mix a what? Mix a potion and Indian what? Indian potion, right? And I'll do what? I can just publish it. But before then, let me do what? Let me just, publish it up, and it will become what? You say as an what? As an unlisted, blah blah blah. No, I want it to be here. So I can select this one, general, and do what? Publish the article, right? So if you now go back to your site now, it should be there for you to what? To see. If I come here and I refresh one more time, if I refresh now, say okay, let me refresh now. Okay, I'm now here. So if I now open this my chat again now, and I come for this search for help here, if I open it now, you see now, are you see now how to mix an Indian word potion? Can you see if I come here, I can read it here. So this one now, you can now you no longer need to what, come and start chatting anybody. Like for instance, if you go to MTN site now, let me go to MTN website. This is mtn.ng. I'm now here now, right? If I open it up now, You see that they have their own stuff here. You see it here? This MTN site now, if I open it like this now, you see now it's now like this, Abby. So you see now the one is now that what you can actually select where you want to what where you want to be served. So if you want to be served on WhatsApp, you can actually do that. But maybe I want to be served on the side. I will say what start a new conversation, right? And it will now start me say, are you seeing it says help? It says menu. I can actually do this one with time, but it will take me some time, right? So if I say help now, I can do what? Click on help, and you can see now it will start asking me some kind of stuff here. Can you see? Humor agent, frequently asked questions like this. I can do what? FAQ. Can you now see if I click on this value added now, you see now it will give me what some things I can actually click here towards to navigate the place. You see now I can do this one on what on this intercom here and it will not take me time, but you guys will just be you guys will be lost. So this is just how it works, guys. Like it's nothing really that difficult that you have to do with intercom here. Nothing apart from this thing here. Nothing else matters here much that should be giving you headache on this whole stuff. So let me go and configure our theme. Let me go and configure theme. This is our what our AI for what for intercom. So what does Fin do for you? Fin actually gives you what? In fact, Fin actually gives you what? It gives you what? Quick response. Okay, so you see now I say what they say set fin over what you say set fin live over chat, right? So that means that what as you're chatting there it will be what it will be coming live, right? So I will do what I will set it up now. Can you now see it will now be here? So when I come here to be doing what say install the messenger, right? I need to what install it now. See now there's actually a guide here that I have to follow to what to install it. So you say what prepare fin knowledge base, blah 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 blah, and so on and so forth. This one actually can be what can take us some hours to what to achieve, but it's quite what it's quite simple. It's not difficult. In as much as they give you this small guide here, it should be simple for you. So how do we now set it up? You say what first is what say install the messenger. Say to set Fin live over chat, you must install the messenger to what so that customers can what contact you via what via live chat. So how do you do that now? You need to what? Say install for what? For what? Then do what? Say install blah blah blah. I've already done that part. Then content. Can you now see the content here? You say run a small scale test. This one is here already. So this is something that can actually be done within 1 hour and then you are done. So if you go to your Upwork now, then you are searching for what? For intercom automation experts Upwork. You will see that there's a job there for you guys to what to do. So look at it here. See here, there's actually what a job for you guys to what to do here. So like I've always said, we are not here to what to joke or play. Okay, make it just load now. Let me just show you what I'm trying to say to you. We are not here to what to joke or play. This is our practical. If you don't know it, you don't know it. Okay, so you see now we say intercom what automation specialist for what for 1 year, no beer, right? You see now how much are they paying? You see how much they are paying you per hour to do this work? You see it here? $15, which is what? How much? Now let me just take an average. That should be 40. So let me take calculator and do what? Calculate for you guys. So if I come and say okay, uh 15 plus 25 is this divided by 2, or take the average, that's what 20 times 1565, that's what you see 31k per what per hour to just to do what I'm doing here with you guys today. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do now is that maybe after we are done with all this, I'm going to announce another special class for all this automation. We can do it what 1 day at a time, then we can now learn them to how to do them, because you see this thing that we're doing here is not here for play. This is our what are for serious businesses that are willing to pay you to what to do it for them. So we're not here to. So when people actually give you their messages on your intercom, you'll be seeing their messages where you come to your what to your inbox here. Okay, on your inbox you should be seeing the messages in under what. Are you seeing messenger here? That's where it will be what it will be showing. So somebody actually say charcoal came from. Okay, charcoal coming from Yenegua. You see now? So you see now, it give everybody the same word, the same response, right? Can you see this one says Silver Crown from Nigeria? Can you see now? Hi, Ottawa team. You see now? Then somebody said Azure plane from what? From Lagos. You see, this is just what? How can I subscribe to your channel? So if I now respond to this guy, I'll say what? I will say, kindly go to YouTube and what? And search for what? Search for fast Didi tutorials. That person can what? Cannot receive a response from their what? From their end. I will just push what? Send. They will get a response on the what? On their end there. Okay, so this person now said, Otamabiko, that website, don't forget. Mr. Spider, Mr. Mr. Spider, come and bring us, roasted spider for consumption, So as I respond, as I give this response, they're going to see it there. Okay, that is just how this thing works, guys. So it's not really that difficult. So for your level now, I think we're going to just leave it here. Just know that this is just how it works. All those automation that you see there, automation can be a what? I mean, that one can take you like 4 hours to master. So we cannot do that one here now. But maybe if I actually see much of requests now, I can do what? I can do a small video for that one to share with you guys. But you can see that under here, you can now set up your what? You see your channels here. You can see your channels here to set up where you are going to get your what? Your stuffs from. You can even see your WhatsApp here. So if you wanted to like embed your WhatsApp inside your what? Of your website, you can actually do that from where? From here. Okay, but that one will cost you money, right? It will cost you money. You can actually say, okay, connect WhatsApp business number, right? Do that here, and then you now connect your WhatsApp business number. Then you can now do what? Embed that in your website, and then they can now start chatting you from there. And like just like it's actually very very nice. Then even Slack, of course, we already know how to create a Slack account. Then what about SMS? You can still do that one here, and it will still be what? It will still be what? Going well. So these things are not difficult, guys. So you already know what a workspace is. Your subscription is actually when you start paying them, and then you have your inbox here, which is where you are going to be getting your what? Your macros, assignment, and tickets, right? Of course, your ticket should be what? Should be here. Your ticket now will now be what? Coming from whatever you receive as what? As an inbox message, right? So when you now get an inbox message, you can now what? Create a ticket from it. So I don't know what this thing actually is not. It's quite straightforward. It's not that difficult that anybody cannot understand. It is so simple to what? To understand. Can you see tickets here? Can I see tickets here? Okay. Can you even see create ticket from this part too? And I don't know. This thing is not. You can see create new. Are you see create new here? Click on tickets now. Okay. Now you can create a new ticket. Do what? Click here. Then what's now the ticket name? Say okay. The title is what? My TV not working. Okay. Description is what? Customer. Now customer said TV is not what? Is not working properly, right? Then ticket type is what? You can select what? A ticket. Platforms where the ticket came from, right? You can put what? Maybe live support or maybe live chat. Okay. Then live chat. Then here is what? Here can be what? Root cause. So okay, root cause can be what? Maybe disruption. And then what can you do next? You can actually do what? Click on what? Create tickets. And it is done. What will happen here? Say, please fill in all required field. Okay, I think I need to add customer here. So who is the customer that actually give us that stuff? Now I can say, okay, this person give us what? The stuff. Can I do what? Create tickets. And then your ticket is created. What thing they had for here? Is it hard? It's not hard. So so if you now come out to your ticket, you can now see that you have what? Some tickets already created for you. Can you see now? This is how you what? Get your ticket on Intercom. I don't know what people will be saying that these things are difficult. It's not. You guys should stop giving them now. So let me go to the chat now, right? I'll go to the chat. This is my messenger, right? So this is my messenger now. Let me open it up. I will say, okay, somebody said turquoise Reno from Onisha. Okay. So I'll do what now? You see where you have here? See, this is our live chat, Abby. So if I wanted to convert it now to what? To ticket, I will do what? I see tickets here. Click on this ticket here. And it will what? Become tickets, right? Can't you see? It is already a ticket already. So I will now do what? I cannot say, okay. Can I put what? Say, okay, maybe customer need whatever. So come here and do what? I will say, okay, ticket type is what? That then platform is what? Is live chat. Live what? Live chat. And then Root cause is what? Is color what? Color issue. Then customer tickets, right? What is the ticket title is what? Is user ticket is what? Associated with what? With turquoise Reno from Onitsha, right? Is that not finished? Convert to tickets and you are good. Wetin dey hard for inside? It take me 5 seconds just now. Was it hard just now? It was not hard now. These things are not hard, right? These things are not hard. You can get the message from your customer here. Then just simply come here. See, you see these three icons here. You will see star. You see this three dots here. This is an ellipse. You can see your tickets here. This one here is your that look like your blade there. That's your ticket. This one is your snooze. Like I mean, you don't really get the message you again. Just click on snooze here. This one is your ticket here. Click on it and do what? Select your ticket here at the bottom and then do what? Enter the details here. Can you see? Platform is where the thing came from. Root cause is okay, maybe like what causes this issue. Then convert to what? To tickets and you're good. Shaking now. Wetin be issue there? Nothing. Right? When you are now done with the ticket, you cannot close it up and say, okay, sorted out or whatever. That is just how it was. You can even see email here. You can even also get emails also. You can get from WhatsApp and socials. You can even get from phone calls too. So there's nothing that is very, very difficult that should be an issue. We are even saying people should have an issue is what? To set up this our AI here and then the knowledge. I think Zendesk and Intercom are one of the simplest of CRM systems I've ever seen. They are very, very simple to handle. They are not difficult. Okay. So this is just as simple as it can get, guys. It's nothing difficult. So tomorrow now we're going to start up with our what? With our click up. Click up, click up, click up, click up, click up, click up. So guys, I think we are done here. So